ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking another look at a new Paul Rich model. This is an automatic model, and it has a really unique finishing. Kind of resembles the AP finishing in a way. Obviously it's not an AP, but it kind of resembles that in a way, and I think it's pretty cool. We also do get that really neat star dial as well. So this is a complete frosted stainless steel case. It's automatic. There's a couple upgrades on this model as well. And we'll get into the packaging, but first I just want to mention you can save 15% on any of these watches using the code ERIK15, E-R-I-K 15. That'll save you 15% on any of these Paul Rich models. Definitely suggest using that code, as who doesn't want to save money. The price on this watch with the code is about $465 US or $460 I believe, which is really all not that bad for the actual quality of this exact model here, which is the 42mm model. I previously reviewed a 45mm model in a different iteration. I think this one really fits the wrist much better. Let's get into the packaging and then we'll jump right into it. Now we also do get a frosted box, as you can see here, which is pretty cool. Inside you will get all your warranty information and a couple tools as well. As you can see here, you get a nice warranty information, a nice polishing cloth, and of course you get tools and extra spring bars. In case you want to adjust the bracelet, of course you're going to need to. You just hammer the pins out. Yeah, not a bad box. Definitely works. Has the Paul Rich logo right there. Now, starting off with some basic dimensions. Well, this actual watch is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. It is 42mm across in terms of diameter. Case thickness extremely thin at 11mm, and this does have an automatic movement inside of it. We do get 5 ATMs or 50 meters of water resistance with a pull and push crown and a screwed down exhibition case back. The dial color of this model is the Aventurine Blue. As you can see here, it's kind of a darker blue with that nice star dial, as you can see, glittering along the way, which I think is pretty neat. Of course, there's maybe one other brand that does that, but I don't really know. Pretty much Paul Rich is the only one doing that. Anyway, the strap width is 20mm. These are interchangeable bands. They sell a bunch of leather bands on their website as well. If you want to swap it out for a leather band and you don't want to use the bracelet, you can always do that as well. Yeah, so 42 by 11, not too bad, 20mm lug width. We do get a genuine sapphire crystal on this model, which is an upgrade from the previous model, which didn't have a sapphire crystal. So you get a nice sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, very legible. Feels a bit more luxurious, this model, I'd say, considering it does have the sapphire crystal. I definitely opt for the newer models with the sapphire crystals, as I think it's a bit of a better upgrade. But anyway, let's take a look at the watch and see what it's all about. So as you can see, the dial is very legible, very simple with that nice star blue dial. We have applied markers with Super Luminova, which glows green. We have a date cutout at the 3 o'clock position. We have the Paul Rich logo, which is applied in a polished P&R, Paul Rich printed down at the 6 o'clock. We do have a pull and push crown, which is very easy to grip, and that is also signed with the Paul Rich logo. In terms of actual case finish, obviously we have this frosted finish, but it is brushed underneath. So you can see the brushing on the sides of the case, which looks pretty good to me. And also you can see the brushing on the other side of the case as well. It is highly polished on the sides of the bezel, as you can see there. Gives it a bit of a pop, which isn't too bad. And these corners of the lugs are highly polished as well. But yeah, other than that, a pretty simple kind of, 70s, 80s Genta design. We do get an automatic caliber, the Seiko NH35. Inside of this watch, we get hand winding hacking. It beats at 3 Hertz. It also does have about 24 joules and about a 40-41 hour power reserve. We can self-wind the watch via the crown, which is actually really smooth. You can see it's already running. Actually pretty smooth. We can pull out one position. And we can flip through the date, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull out one more position, and we can flip through the time here. Very nice time set. We'll set it to 10:10. Push it back down, and you're all ready to go. As simple as that. As you can see, the hands are, we get a arrow-pointed sweeping seconds hand. We get pretty, I would say, long, long cone-shaped hands, if you want to call it that, construction cone hands. I use a new term here. But yeah, they are highly polished. As you can see, there's lume in the middle section. There's lume also on the tip of the sweeping seconds hand. The date window is framed in a polished border, as you can see. Now getting to the actual frost finish, which might be something new for you guys, as you can see. So this frost finish kind of resembles like a sparkling, kind of diamond-like resemblance, I would say. And it looks pretty cool, especially when the light hits it. It kind of looks like diamonds, in my honest opinion. It kind of glitters like diamonds. It looks pretty cool. And it's also pretty smooth to the touch. It's not like it's like extremely rough or anything like that. The band itself is 2 buttons and opens up to a butterfly clasp. And it feels pretty firm, so no issues there. It also does close pretty firm, and everything stays together pretty nicely, as you can see there. Let's see what else we have. So we have a nice butterfly clasp. We have an exhibition case back as well. Looks pretty neat and well done. Quick release pins for this bracelet. So you can pop this off and throw it on another strap if you wish. I'm getting a little closer, and as you can see, Japanese movement. That is the NH35 by Seiko. You do get a glimpse of it through the exhibition case back there. Case back is screwed down. Just some basic specifications. Yeah, just get a glimpse of the movement if you ever want to take a look at it. But other than that, it's a pretty flashy watch, I must say. They do have other models as well. They have the same 42 with a standard brush finish. This is not for you, with the star dial as well. But this model comes with the newer models that they just got in stock, come with the sapphire crystal, I believe, which is a nice upgrade, at least for me. Probably won't make a difference in the long run. I've never actually broke a crystal, neither in a hardened mineral or a sapphire crystal in my life, so that's just me though. But the bracelet itself is actually very flexible. It is pretty fluid, as you can see here. So it doesn't really pull hair or anything like that, which is nice to see. It feels pretty solid. It is held in by pins. Very easy, just with a hammer and pin. You just knock it out, adjust the bracelet, and it definitely comes with enough links to fit at least an 8.5-inch wrist, in my opinion. But yeah, it's an integrated lug design, which is pretty cool. Very popular and trending right now. But yeah, no issues with this watch so far. Really smooth winding on this watch. Very good grip on that crown as well. It does have lume. Obviously, this is not a dive watch, so it's not going to be crazy lume, but I'm going to get a lume shot in. I'll show you what the lume looks like right now. As you can see, I did lume it up, and you can see there is some decent lume on the hands and these second hand sweeping. Obviously, it's not the strongest lume ever, but like I stated, it's not really a dive watch. It has 5 ATMs or 50 meters of water resistance. You can probably take it in this, if you wash your hands, get caught in the rain. You might be able to take it in the shower. I really wouldn't, though. It's not really a pool watch, as one would say. But yeah, I think the frost finishing looks pretty cool. It's definitely very unique. I've actually never had a watch in hand with this kind of finishing, so it's definitely something really new for me. And if you like a little bling bling, definitely take a look at this. I think it's pretty cool. The bezel is also frosted out, which is really nice. And you have the stars going at the same time, so it's kind of pretty crazy there. Let me throw it on my 6.5-inch wrist, show you what it looks like. It's 42mm case diameter. Should fit me just fine. Well, I know it does already. A quick wristwatch check. I am wearing the Rolex Submariner 114060. This is pretty much the staple of my watch collection. I did save up a long time to get this watch. I bought it about 7 years ago in an AD. This is the one with the broader lugs, the 114060, which is now discontinued. And the newer model is actually out now with the, I don't really like it, so I'm not going to talk about it. I think this model is way nicer. I don't know why. I like the broad lugs. Gives it some nice bold appearance. But as you can see, I pretty much beat this one up pretty badly. Not badly, but I put my scratches on it, let's say. And that's what it's all about, wearing a watch, right? On my 6.5-inch wrist, as I stated, it does fit very nicely. The band does conform very nicely on the wrist as well. From each angle, you do get a nice glimpse of the time. It's a very legible watch, very easy to read at a glance, which is something you definitely want for an everyday watch, or something you wear to work, or you wear going out with your friends. You always need to know what time it is, because cell phones do die. I definitely recommend wearing a watch, as this is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. But yeah, definitely very comfortable fit. The bracelet conforms, definitely, conforms to the wrist nicely. It's not bulging or anything like that. I say if you have a 6.5-inch wrist and up, or even a 6.3, you should be good to go on this 42mm model. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new Paul Rich 42mm frosted Star Galaxy Dial watch, as you can see here. I think if it's for the right person, I think you're going to like it a lot. Obviously, if you like wearing more, subtle watches, probably this is not for you. They also do have just straight stainless steel watches, but this definitely is for someone who likes to stand out a little more, I'd say, with the frosted bracelet. Yeah, if you're that kind of person, this watch is definitely would be a good buy. The quality is pretty good. The finishing is pretty good. The bracelet quality is pretty good. Has a sapphire crystal. We get the NH35 in here, and I really like that cool star dial. It has a very nice look to it, a very luxurious look to it. People would probably think you're wearing a luxury watch. So let me know what you guys think. There were no quality control issues on this model, no sharp edges. The movement is keeping great time. No issues with the date set or anything like that. The bracelet functions great. Yeah, no issues at all whatsoever with the watch. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews with the new Paul Rich 42mm StarDust Frosted Automatic Model. I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to use the discount code ERIK, ERIK 15 at checkout. We'll drop all that info down in the description below. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.